Hey everyone, it's Jennifer Roberts here, and I am the Podqueen. I am continuing on Psalm 103. This is number 3. So I'm only able to go over the first 5 verses. So I've done the first one, the second one, now I'm the third one. So I'm going to hit the last little bit of this. Okay. So, and this is just to get you to continue on Psalm 103. I'm not going over the rest of the verses. You're going to have to. So it's going to be good. You're going to have fun enjoying this study. All right, everyone, let's read. Okay. So here we are. So we found out that God forgives, He heals. Those are His benefits. Now let's look at the rest of the benefits. It says, who redeems your life from destruction. That is powerful. I think about where I was heading and now where I'm at today because I have been redeemed. And to be redeemed means this, to be bought back. So the Lord Himself bought you back. You were in the clutches of the evil one, and the Lord paid the price so that He could hold you tight and have you for Himself. That's good news. You have been redeemed. Sometimes we use that word so flippantly in a religious way without even knowing what it means or the impact that it has on our lives. And the very fact that this says, don't forget, don't you forget, and I don't want to forget, that we have been redeemed from destruction. That was our certain future, was destruction. And now it's different because we have been bought back. So I love to think about that. I don't want to forget about the benefit that I have been redeemed. So the next benefit we have, I love this. It says, who crowns you with loving kindness and tender mercy. This is God's heart. He crowns you. He shares His authority with you. He calls you His bride. He chooses you. And it's with loving kindness and tender mercy. I love that. It's not just mercy, it's tender mercy. And so there's such an amazing display of God's extravagant heart towards us in this. And so these are words that can just go in one ear and out the other. So we need to slow down, we need to pause, and we need to remember. Because this passage says, forget not all His benefits. Now there are more benefits than the ones listed here, but these ones I'm reminding you of, and then you need to go on your own journey and do what the psalmist says and forget not all His benefits. So remind yourself of the benefits you have in Jesus. Okay, so He shows you loving kindness and tender mercy. That is amazing. You are not an object of wrath any longer. You were, but not anymore. Now you are an object of His loving desire. And then the next thing it says, who satisfies your mouth with good things. So it's saying this, don't forget the benefit that you are satisfied in God. We need to remind ourselves true satisfaction comes from God. If we don't remember that, we will stray from that reality and we will seek out satisfaction in other places. You were made to be satisfied. This is how you're designed. God is most glorified when you are satisfied in Him. I mean, that is the truth. And so if you're not getting satisfied in God, you're meant to be satisfied, so you're probably seeking it in other ways, in other places, in other faces, people. So I want to call you back to remember that your ultimate satisfaction is in God. Find it in Him. That's what you're made for. That's who you are. It's like me taking my hair dryer and trying to plug it in to an outlet that doesn't work. I can have the highest wattage on that hair dryer. A normal hair dryer is 1,850 watts. That's awesome. What if I had a 10,000 watt hair dryer? It's almost a blowtorch, people. It can have as much power as it wants, but if I'm not plugging it in to the source that provides the power, it is useless. You are meant to be plugged into God, to be satisfied in Him. That's where you find your identity. That's where you find your hope. You have a benefit of being satisfied in God. I love that. He alone satisfies. He satisfies you with good things. And that's what the Podqueen thinks.